Hello, darling hearts. It's your Gabs coach Emma here. I've just been reading the reviews. There's loads of 5-star reviews. I'm so thrilled. I don't know everyone. I think they know me because I think people get to know me because I wear my heart on my sleeve and do silly things in front of a camera. It's embarrassing, really, but, you know, you've got to blow your own trumpet. Anyway, people are saying, it's really useful information, it's fun, it's conversational, it's making me feel good. And I'm talking about things like weaponisation of the food system. And us all being poisoned in the depop agenda. But I'm doing it with a smile on my face. This is an excellent tool for finding out, you know, what's going on gently and then going, well, if there are nanoparticulates of aluminium in the air because of geoengineering and weather modification, which is a thing that I've been talking about since 2010 and being laughed at in my face. But then we need to watch out and get aluminium out of our system, which we can do with diatomaceous earth or silica, like horsetail. You know, it's a plant you can make tea with peppermint in it. It's very good, full of silica. That helps get aluminium out of your system. Do you know anyone who's on the podcast sort of scene who might like to interview me about my book, Bagel Goggles? Because lovely Anne Godber said she'd send, if you know someone and you think, oh, I'd like to send a copy of Emma's book to them and say you should interview her, contact me on DMs and I'll send you a little PDF version of the book. You can read it and then you can send it on to people who you would like to hear me interview. You know, to interview me so that I can promote this book so that more people can learn the remedies and solutions that are within its pages, because it's actually a really useful, like a medicine chest, a treasure trove of what you should have in your medicine chest. So I could really use your help, guys. If you know anyone, you know, if you follow some podcasts and you think, yeah, Emma could get interviewed on there, it'd be a laugh, and you know, we talk about these important issues, but with a smile on our faces and not getting too down in the dumps about things. Anyway, I'm not down in the dumps because I've got to talk to you about these patches, guys. I can do 20 press-ups now. I'm serious. I've found strength and flexibility and stamina with these little patches. They are light therapy. They reflect your own body's infrared light back onto the patch and then back into you, sending a light code, which I always thought was woo-woo, light codes and all that. But the sun is a light and it gives us a code to synthesize vitamin D. So that's a light code coming from the sun. And then I can sit in front of my infrared lamp and that actually crank starts your mitochondria. Even if you're really, really low energy, you can get a crank start on your mitochondria so you can get going just by sitting in front of an infrared light, you know, so that's a light code as well. So who's to say that this, I mean, I don't know exactly how they work, and it's patented technology anyway. I've been doing it for about 3 months now. I'm amazed, actually. I'm more flexible than I was in my 20s. I'm going to do a few reels about how bendy I am these days. Not hyper flexible as in people who have hypermobility and they, you know, they're like double jointed. That's because they haven't got enough collagen and gelatin holding them together. No, I am really boingy because I've been necking the collagen and the gelatin in my stock pot and with all the GAPS foods for the last 15 years or something. So I'm strong, but I was beginning to feel like I was getting sclerotic. You know, I was seizing up a little bit. I was kind of like turning to stone, as people do when they get older. Since I've been wearing these little patches, this one is specifically for glutathione. Glutathione is the master antioxidant which helps us to detox. In clinical trials, this little baby was raising people's glutathione by 300% over 24 hours. And if you were trying to do that by ingesting glutathione orally, you wouldn't get there. Anyway, it seems to me over the course of my career that I've been about 10 years ahead of my time. That's what's happened. I've gone like, hey, everybody, this. And they've gone, oh, shut up, Emma. What are you talking about? And I've gone, no, really, we should have a look at it. And then you know, and then 10 years later, everyone goes, oh, yeah, right. Like, so, you know, I was on the land in 2014, you know, off-grid homesteading, you know, which is what everyone's doing now. And then we got, you know, really badly fingers burnt, you know, with the local authority with regarding to planning laws. But that's an old story now. I've noticed over the course of my career that I tend to be about 10 years ahead of my time. So I'm predicting that these little babies, these little patches, are going to be part of the future of our health system. because here in France, some of these patches, the ice wave ones, which are to do with pain killing, are classified as a medical device because they get results and they're totally nothing goes through the skin. They're non-transdermal. You know, it's just a light code. What? It's the future of healing. Light and sound are the future of healing. Anyway, darling hearts, please promote, my book. If you know anyone who you think I could do an interview on a podcast, because it's futile blowing your own trumpet. I feel stupid blowing my own trumpet by this, but there's loads of 5-star reviews on Amazon, about 19 of them, and it's not all my friends, believe it or not. It is people who know me from online, but they're supportive of my work. But if you think of anyone, I will send you a PDF of the book, and then you could send it on to them and say, you should interview her because it would be a laugh talking about the depop agenda. Anyway, have a beautiful day. Love you so. Okay, bye. Oh, and if you want to talk patches, DM me, because there's actually a business opportunity there as well. If you're willing to tell people about this amazing technology, that you can get recompensed and get your patches paid for, which is pretty groovy. I'm not talking about selling, I'm talking about telling. There's a big difference. I don't need to sell, I just tell. And then people are like, yeah, that sounds interesting, let me have a go. I'm going to start showing you how flexible I am. Anyway, lots of love. See you soon. Bye.